Summertime is supposed to be kind of our freewheeling time. And we can't have freewheeling time when sidewalks are impeded to the point where they are impassable by a fairly large portion of the population.
As construction projects continue on in Winnipeg, some say there is a lack of consideration for people using strollers, sidewalks, or for people with disabilities trying to use city infrastructure. Debbie McLeod with the Manitoba League of Persons with Disabilities can't even enter her own workplace using the front door because of construction along Main Street.
They at first started with an asphalt ramp, speed bump-ish. That didn't work. So they built a wooden ramp, or what they call a ramp, which does not work at all.
Here's why it doesn't work. The ramp's height is simply too high for McLeod's wheelchair to use, creating a situation where she's stuck between the front door and the ramp. It's why both McLeod and Melissa Graham, the executive director at the Manitoba League of Persons with Disabilities, have to use the back door while construction goes on at the front.
I don't feel comfortable inviting anyone in who is visually impaired because it's a hazard for them.
According to the Manitoba League of Persons with Disabilities, the construction in front of their office has been ongoing for at least 2 months. The current situation on Main Street is something Winnipeggers like Ian Frank have had to deal with.
It's not that it's in bad condition, it's not existent. So there's sort of where the sidewalk and pedestrian area should be, there's a pile of sand.
Frank, who just became a father, posted about a recent experience where he was pushing a stroller with his child inside in the area of Crossing River and Osborne when he noticed how unpassable the sidewalk was for him.
When we're planning construction projects, that understanding that you may have to impact vehicle flow to provide safe infrastructure for people outside of vehicles, and that's important as well.
You know, a bike lane is closed, and then all of a sudden I am just stuck going out into traffic, and sometimes that's not a huge deal, but other times it can be, you know, a bigger problem when it's rush hour, let's say. It becomes a safety issue for me.
In a statement to City News, the City of Winnipeg says they inform affected residents ahead of time about construction projects and that they encourage people with any accessibility concerns to contact the applicable project coordinator.
I hope the city learns that this is not acceptable.
In Winnipeg, Djan, City News.